because sometimes there may be tears. Sometimes we need to get stuff out. And sometimes we need to let things go before we can move forward. And so if someone out there is thinking about, coaching and, should I do this, should I not, I am willing to talk to people for 30 minutes for free to see if it's something you want to do. And it does not have to be with me. Just like when I was a therapist in Michigan, I would tell my clients when they first come in, if you feel, sense that you don't like me, you don't want to work with me, guess what? No love lost. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, and that's really the truth. And for anybody to think that there's not enough clients for as many coaches as there are right now, they're wrong, because you could say the same thing that I say, and one person's going to hear and understand you, and another person's going to hear and understand me.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Right.
So that's very good.
Mean. Yes, that's what they mean by tribe, because with my personality, Lord knows, I know that everybody out there ain't for me.
Right.
And I ain't for them.
Right.
And everyone out there is not for me to be my client. People, just because people get together doesn't always mean that they're going to match. And so what you do is you fill things out. You talk to me. We'll talk about, one of your goals, only one. And then we'll take it from there and see if we're a match. If not, then we both will know, or I will tell you. And I don't have a problem telling people I don't think this is going to work. Because number one, and I know in the coaching field, a lot of people sound desperate. I'm telling y'all now, I ain't desperate. So I'm not just taking any and everybody. There are specific people that I like to work with. And that's those people that may be lacking a little bit of confidence and, don't have a good idea of what they want to do, where they want to go. I'll be able to help with that.
See, and I'm just a little different and yet the same. My people are not necessarily lacking confidence. They just don't have direction.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or maybe they're just stuck.
Yes. And, I tell you, when I was in my late 20s, I wanted a mentor so bad. And I had people tell me, oh, no, you already have everything you need. And that's crap. Mm-hmm. You need a mentor if you really are trying to become successful and financially successful.
Right.
The best way to learn is to have a mentor, someone who's been there, done that. They're successful. They're doing things. Not your little girlfriends and little boyfriends that don't know nothing.
Right. Yep. And mentorship is so important. And it's kind of, for a while, it was alive and well, and it kind of has fallen by the wayside a little bit. That would be a really good thing to get going, I think. I don't even see that word very much anymore.
Yeah, mentoring is very, very, very important.
Who was your mentor?
I just recently hired a mentor, and that's Lisa Stetman. So you'll see a lot of the pictures when I went out to Hollywood was with her. Yeah, and so she's someone that I talk to, and then I have a couple other mentors that I talk to.
Very nice.
And the reason why, let me talk about why I talk to my mentors, okay? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll get an idea. One of the bad things about me is that I am a visionary, and I am constantly coming up with ideas, and my mentors will sit me down and say, no, we're not going to do that. Remember, you were working on this. And so they put me back on track. So
I
it's
perhaps
very,
need
very,
that.
and I pay my mentors, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And mentoring costs money. That's the other thing a lot of people don't understand. The reason why it costs money is because people are giving you their time.
Right.
And, people's time is worth something.
Right.
And it's not fair to them for them to do a lot of work with you, and then you wind up becoming financially successful, and then you didn't get them a dime. That's just unfair.
Right. Right. Agreed. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy world.
So when people... So when people hear that, oh yeah, I paid $1,000 for this and thousands and thousands of dollars, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we spend, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars in order for us to become even more successful. That's why people are, paying the money.
Right.
Because they know the worth.
Right. I agree. And you have to look at it as an investment in yourself, just like you're going to school.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's right.
And you're worth it.
Right. Right. Those are all very good ideas. And I know I want you to get to your program that you're going to, and I thank you for taking time out and pulling off the side of the road to talk to us. That was very, very nice of you. And I hope that you'll come back. I would like to start off the new year with, I don't want to end the year because I'm taking off some time at the end of the year to clean up the files and all that stuff I'm shutting down. But starting in the new year, I'd love it if you came back and talked to us some more about goals, why we should have them, and give us some maybe hints. And I love the things that you talked about for your children, having those goals. And if you would come back on in January and just focus on those things, I would so appreciate it.
I can definitely do that.
Excellent. Okay, you go on to your show or your program, and thank you again, Dr. Michelle Joy Brown, for spending this time with us, and I'll be talking to you soon.
You are so welcome, and thanks again for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Anytime. Anytime you're not doing anything on a Tuesday night, just give me a call. Or a Monday afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
You're
Be
welcome.
safe. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
So I love this woman, and she is just so full of sage advice that it's so good. You know, when I didn't have a coach, I didn't know what coaching was, and when I was in real estate was the first time I had a coach. And a coach holds you accountable so that you accomplish what you want to do. Even sometimes when you're not sure what that something is, they help you figure it out. So coaching is a definite plus for whatever. And it doesn't matter if you are in business for yourself, or if you are a mom, or if you are working at a company. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you be the best you and know that you have someone to help you and someone to maybe help you focus a little bit more on what is important so that you don't have a bunch of different things going on all at once. And I know that's really hard for us. It's hard for me. So I totally understand that. And sometimes I don't get everything done, but I have to prioritize, as do you. But a coach allows you to grow and expand beyond where you are now, and sometimes beyond where you ever thought you would be. And it is an investment in yourself. And if you are thinking about hiring a coach, there are so many out there. You can find one that you resonate with. You can take classes online. There are so many different ways you can do it. We have group coaching programs down here. The name of my coaching business is Strength from Within Training. And Dr. Michelle Joy Brown, you know, we can coach you from no matter where you are. And that's the beauty of it. You have millions of coaches to pick from. So do it. Do it for yourself. Invest in yourself. And if you're feeling stuck or have feeling that you're not enough, or you want to be more, you want to do more, and you don't know how to get started, go for it. So I'm going to end the show tonight. It's hunting season, and I'm going to go home. I have a couple projects in the works that I'm going to do to surprise my husband. I hope he's not listening. And I hope that you all have a very wonderful evening. It's Tuesday night. We have one more show coming up 2 more shows actually in November. Next week we have Greg Kimbrew from Vino Wine Warehouse, and he's going to be talking about what wine to serve this holiday season. You know, a lot of people think that you have to drink white wine with white meat like turkey, but he'll tell you some good reds to have and when to drink the whites and when to drink the reds and what to look for. And then you can go get them for a discounted price at Vino Wine Warehouse. So he's always a great guest. So thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to you next week. Until then, be real, stay true, know who you are and what you believe, because you, my friend, are the Devolution. Good night.